Hi everyone, this is Dr. Nali. In this video, I want to talk about the importance of doing some, preparation work and watching the videos and taking good notes. So this is really a video about watching all the videos that you have to do for this class. Remember that for labs, you have to watch all of these videos prior to coming to lab and then get prepared because in lab you're going to take a pre-lab quiz, and for certain semesters you have to do this for lecture work as well. So you really want to pay attention carefully to this video because I will talk about what you need to do to have the most effective or productive time when you're watching these videos. First off, the reason I made it into these videos is to allow you to set your own time. Watch this when you feel like you have the time that you can best concentrate and focus. So it's really not meant for you to watch it while you're watching other things, while you're watching TV, while you're watching a movie, while you're talking to your friends on the phone, or while you're playing your video games. Okay, the point of this is really to watch it in a place where you think you can concentrate. So if it's the library, then watch it in a library with your earphones, earbuds plugged in. If it's on the bus, then watch it on the bus, but watch it in a place where you can concentrate. That's really the most important thing, first part of it, okay? Don't watch it in a place where you're going to be continuously disturbed by other people, because this is like a lecture. This is like attending a lecture. Next is make sure have something where you can write things down. A notebook, a lab notebook for yourself. If you have an iPad or a tablet of some sort, write notes on those. Type it into your laptop, whatever. But have a way of writing notes when you're watching this video, because one of the things you have to do is really understand that this is like a lecture. This is as if you're going to class or to lab and listen to me lecture and write down the notes. Okay, now one thing that is very important, okay, is as you're watching this, right, and there's certain parts, as you can see here, these are all captioned. Usually most of these videos are captioned. If there's part that you don't understand, you just pause it and you replay it. Okay, move it back a little bit and just replay it. Listen carefully to what I was saying there. If you replay it a couple of times and you still don't understand it, just ask me the question. Post on Facebook and say, I'm watching this, and you can pause it and say, it's right here, minute or second 27. I don't understand what you're saying there. Or send an email to me directly, post in Facebook. I will get you an answer as soon as I get it, as soon as I get that question, okay? Because I really want you to prepare for these labs and lecture. Again, if you're doing this for lecture as well, you would really want to have a good understanding. Now, so when is the best time to watch this then? Ideally, you want to watch it, if it's lab, you can watch it the day before, but again, only if you have time that you can spend so that you can focus. Don't watch it after you've been working for 10 days at work. Yeah, I mean 10 hours at work, and you come home, you're all tired, and you're watching this trying to quickly finish it up so that you can answer the pre-lab questionnaire. That's not the way you want to do this. You want to do this when you have time, okay? So make sure that you watch it. If it's you don't have time the day before, then watch it 2 days before. But make sure you schedule time to do this at a place and a time that allows you to concentrate the most, okay? And again, if anything you don't understand, you just pause the video, rewatch it, re-listen to it, okay? The other thing I want to make sure you do is, any kind of question you have, if you don't want to ask me right away, you can watch the entire set of videos right away here. Okay, all of them, take down your notes and then post all of those questions in Facebook, okay, all in one chunk of questions. That's fine as well. I can answer all of the questions. The point of this is not to penalize you for grades or anything. In fact, the whole point of this is to help you get ready for the material that you would encounter in lab or in class, okay? So I want you to come in having seen this at least once, okay? preferably a couple of times, so you really have an idea of what's going on in lab especially, okay? And when you watch the video, usually one of the videos is always about, procedure, where I actually show you the different things that you'll be working with. Okay, as you can see in this one, shows you all of the different reagents. It shows you, the which part of it is, which reagent is going to be used for which part, and so on. So you really want to pay attention to that, and then you want to make sure that you actually write down all of this material, right? And try to write your own procedure, okay? I understand that in this lab itself, there is a lab procedure. You can download the lab procedure and read it and follow it while you're in the lab, but usually it is so much better if you do this on your own, okay? If you do your own procedure. So, wait a minute. Sorry about the loss of audio there, but again, I want to emphasize how important it is to write your own procedure. Even draw the procedure. So when you come in, you want to summarize what you need to do. When you're in the lab, you know what you need to do, and do this with your partner together. Watch the videos, and then talk about what the procedure you need to come in. So you come in prepared. This is what you have to do in a real chemistry lab, in a real research lab. You're not just reading procedure when you're in the lab. You're not just, if you're just reading procedures while you're in the lab, you're just like a robot. There's no advantage between, there's no difference between you and a robot that's been programmed to carry out these reactions. The whole point of preparing for this is when you come in, you can think about what's going on with the reactions. You can anticipate what's going to happen. You can predict what results you expect to see with the reaction. You can, you're going to vary reaction conditions, and you can expect what you will see, and so if it doesn't go according to plan, then what you need to do. You can start troubleshooting. That's really a huge part of a real research lab, is you come in knowing what you should get, and when you don't get it, then you start thinking about what's going on and what you need to do to fix the problem. Okay, so that's really what I want you to be able to do, and that's why I want you to watch all these videos in advance. Take very careful notes. Write your own procedure. Write some things in the notes about what you expect to see. How long is the experiment supposed to take? What kind of colors you're expecting to see, if the color change is one of the signs of the reaction, or temperature change, or whatever it is, okay, that you're expecting to see out of this reaction. Okay, I hope this video gives you a good guideline of what you need to do when you're preparing for lab, when you're preparing for lecture. And if there's any questions you have, feel free to ask me.